You are live. Good morning. All right, good morning, humans. So let's just jump into this thing. Excuse me. Two great books. If you haven't gotten it, the copy of my book, When Dads Cry, and another great book. You Are Your Best Thing. You Are Your Best Thing. Great book. Books. I'm a reader. The great Dave Ramsey said, leaders are readers. Leaders are readers. People, if you're new to the channel, man, please, by all means, hit the subscribe button. People, I got rest, man. I got rest. I got rest with the assistance of some harbor mist. This thing is gone. And I got rest, man. People, I'm going to tell you what I realized. I realized that as you get older, it's okay to know that you got a knockout punch. Just know you need to deliver that knockout punch in the third round as opposed to trying to wait for the eighth round to humiliate your opponent. Okay? I get that now. Okay? We all learn. Open-minded. When you stay open-minded, it allows you to always grow. All right? What's going on, Brandon? I see you. So I'm going to talk about something this morning. And people, I want to talk about, if you guys don't mind, the 45,000 men every year that kill themselves. And the fact that I would have been on that list. And here's the problem that I now see when a man speaks. When a man speaks, it is preferred, it's more acceptable when that man speak from the perspective of, let me see if I can lift this. Okay. It is preferred that when that man speak, he's speaking reckless and emotional. The world of women, what's going on, Dwan? The world of women don't like it when a man speaks and he's articulate. He's precise. He's not all over the place. He can deliver his point with a crushing blow in a third round. I need y'all to follow me. People, I'm going to tell you something. Give me a second. Let me plug this tablet up. See that my power source is getting low. Okay, got the tablet plugged up. Okay. People, what I'm talking about here this morning is 45,000 men every year kill themselves. So let's say this. Do you get mad at a person? Or should I say, let me back it up. Why is the world more acceptable of a drug dealer that killed a lot of people, helped kill the industry and create a bunch of retarded ass kids? Why is the world so acceptable of when that person turned themselves around, become a rapper, and then sit down there and do an interview? Yeah, you know, I used to sell drugs. What do you think is the fallout from that rapper now that everybody love, aka Biggie Smalls, aka Nipsey Hussle? What do you think the world is thinking about? Oh, no, hold on, homie. You're responsible for the deaths and the destruction of our community. But that individual sit down there and do an interview, and the world sits down there and love him. Women say, oh, I want to take his ski. All these things. The world accepts when a person kills and the black community more so accepts it when an individual decide, I want to come up on the pain and hurt of my community, be a drug dealer, sell drugs, and then turn around and be a rapper, rap about it and be praised. Public Enemy talked about these two individuals, Biggie Smalls and Tupac, in the song, Is Your God a Dog? And then Public Enemy said, in that song is, everybody claiming size they don't own, a house built up on them skulls and them bones. Knew it'd be a matter of time, let us pray. Two men rappers slain, so let us pray. So Public Enemy, a group that was trying to uplift and build up the black community, didn't go platinum like Nipsey Hussle or Biggie Smalls. Individuals that slain and killed in the black community, but everybody seemed to love them. I'm gonna need y'all to follow me today because I'm on my bullshit. I done fucked around and got some rest because I'm on my bullshit today. You know what's fucked up? 45,000 men kill themselves every year because they go to court and the world says, nope. The game is, what's going on, Perry? I see you. Perry D up in his mug. He said, let's get him, Chris. Oh, I'm about to. 45,000 men kill themselves every year with the assistance of women in the court system. And the fucked up part about that more so than anything is, this is a good stat that's being brought to its demise. There's no other good stat that's not acceptable when it's brought to its demise other than a father fighting to be a father. Go check. Go check. What's going on, Jerry? I see you. Go check. Go check and find any other good stat. Candy Lightning started Mothers Against Drunk Driving. Her stat is climbing and going. John Walsh started America's Most Wanted, The Hunt, and a host of other catch a criminal shows, and his stat is accepted. Chris Smith starts the League of Dads National Fathers League, and his mother is taking stabs at him. I need y'all to follow me this morning. People, I'm going to tell you something. There was a movie that came out back in like 2000, 1999 or whatever, and the name of that movie was Fast and Furious. That was the name of the movie, Fast and Furious. And Fast and Furious said, we're going to do Fast and Furious, Fate, and they kept going on and on. Fast and Furious Part 2, Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift, the Fast 5, Fate of the 8, and they just keep going on and on and on. What happened is the Fast and Furious franchise, I think the Avengers beat them out, but the Fast and Furious franchise had been one of the biggest well, they are. So even if they was beat out by the Avengers, Fast and Furious is one of the most successful, profitable franchises in movie history. I need y'all to follow me. I do apologize that I am so intellectual. I talked about this before. 45,000 fathers every year kill themselves because women in the court system say you cannot have a relationship with your child or your children. Now I need y'all to follow me. Now, I talked about this before, but now, what's going on, Mr. Dogs? I see you, my dude. Now I'm bringing it to the forefront, all right? 45,000 fathers every year kill themselves, and when I talk about it and all the things associated with it, it's a crime. Well, that's why 45,000 fathers every year kill themselves, because you deem the love that they have for their children a crime. And it's only a crime, it's only deemed a crime because a woman is throwing all the darts, shooting all the missiles and everything at the father, and it's acceptable because a woman is doing. I just need to go side. I need to go left for a second. Now, I told y'all, mother, because a long time ago, I told y'all, and there was a lot of individuals that didn't know me then. I said, and I heard what I said because I was sitting there when I said it. I said, Todd Smith taught me that we don't do slingshots. We don't do darts. I'm here to tell you that if I have to fire back at your ass, it's nuclear bombs and atomic bombs and up. I don't have tomahawk missiles. I need damage. When I launch back at your ass, I need destruction. I need goddamn. I need to see limbs, heads. I need houses. I need your whole goddamn family feeling the effect that you was fucking with me, and I need to fire back. I need y'all to follow me this morning because 45,000 fathers every year kill themselves. It's okay. The world don't want to believe you. It's okay that you want to sit back and say, damn, who? I got you. I got you. And I will. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm cool with the cost. Relationship with my mom. Being in relationships and women just deeming me a hate monger. If that's the cost, that's like a coupon to buy some shit. Ain't nobody, that's a useless coupon. Because I'm going to keep throwing this shit. And the more hate I get, the more, oh my God, it just keeps, boy, I'm going to tell you something. When I'm done with this, I'm going to the gym. Because I'm going to play this video back and I'm going to feed off the hate. Oh, I need that hate. I need that hate. I'm on my bullshit today. I feel good. I'm well rested. Little Sarah is on her way to school. It happened about a week and a half ago. It happened about a week and a half ago. It happened about a week and a half ago. You heard the story on CNN. Little girl fight off her abductor. Happened about a week and a half ago. I'm going to do a show on it because I got the thimble. I kept the thimble. But I've been telling y'all about this for the longest. Is that not the scenario that I have in my book? Is that not the scenario that I have in my book? The scenario is, it's right here on the back. Allow me to read what's on the back of my book. This book is written to help shine light on issues facing fathers in family court. This book has been written to help you understand that everything in this book happens daily. You listen to breaking news of a child being neglected or a child that's being abused and happening. Well, look at the news, illegals separated from their families, et cetera, et cetera. And then I also said, little Sarah's on her way to school. A van pulls up, tries to abduct little Sarah. Little Sarah fights off her abductor. Leave me alone. And it's so cute. They asked little Sarah, hold on, I got motion in my car camera. There's probably, it's cool. Because you got 2 cameras before you get to that camera. So if them cameras ain't go off, I'm good. So check this out. Little Sarah fights off her abductor, kicks him in the ding-ding. What's going on, Hall? Little Sarah kicks the abductor in the ding-ding, and little Sarah's on Good Morning America, Good Day New York, Steve Harvey, Dr. Phil, and then what happened? Oh, I kicked him in the ding. Oh, that's good. How did you know that a man have balls? Fathers, we go to court and fight, and the result is we leave court and go kill ourselves. What's wrong with this picture? Why does my mother hate me for talking about this? Why don't I have a relationship with my mom? How exactly did a woman beat on me, put me in a hospital? Her name is Atia LaShawn Bradley. And I say her name and I date stamp it. Today is the 3rd of June, 2021. Atia LaShawn Bradley is an abuser and she's a physical and mentally abuser. And today is the 3rd of June, 2021. And Atia Bradley beat on me, put me in a hospital. How does she go to court? How does all this happen? Destroy the relationship with my daughter and myself, and my mom supports her actions. How is that even possible? How? People, I'm going to tell you something. Let me go left for a second. If you're dealing with a woman that was single for a long time, that woman will ponder in hurt and pain. That woman will saturate herself in looking at and listening to a whole bunch of negativity and want to live that out. And will look at everything in the perspective of a negative scope. And the man is always on the receiving end of that. Let me say that again. If you're dealing with a woman that was single for a long time, I'm talking about a woman that is single and go home and living by herself. That woman will be allowed to ponder on things. And a woman's brain is not designed to ponder on the positive. That is with the help of testosterone. A woman will sit down there and absorb and will just absorb negative, and just negative. And they will look at things and they will understand, well, I was watching this story about this in negative, and then they don't realize it because they think they're okay. Just like I thought I was okay until I went to therapy. Let me say that again. The women, they think they are okay. And then they run into an individual, and that individual will be looking at them, and that individual will try to love them. And then ultimately what will end up happening is that individual will start looking at them in the third eye and say, you're negative and you don't even know it. People, yesterday I was looking at geostorms on what I got, Disney Plus. I was just looking at geostorms. I looked at like 4 or 5 episodes. If I'm not looking at that, I'm looking at the men that built America, food that built America. I'm looking at things always trying to feed the positive mind that I have, or I'm reading a book. I am not looking at nothing negative. People, let me tell you something. I am not looking at 20 Days a Slave or 12 Days a Slave. I'm not interested in that. I am not looking at Roots Part 2. I seen one in the little trilogy back in 77. Not interested in the new revised version. Not interested. Not interested in the news. Not interested in nothing. I will feed myself positive. But when you're dealing with a woman that's been single for a long time, and because one thing that they don't understand is, and they will never understand, they are estrogen. They crave pain. They crave hurt. They don't realize it. Till they talk to an individual that's pure. I want to be clear. I'm talking about my mama. And then when I went to go see my mama, I swear to you, I had no idea who the hell I was talking to. Hall says, right on, brother. Appreciate that. I had no idea who I was talking to. People, I'm going to tell you some facts. When I left my mother's house in Orlando, Florida, I was driving for about 150 miles, and I don't even remember driving. I don't. I went out of the subconscious mind. I went down to the subconscious mind, excuse me. I was just thinking about what the fuck happened to my mom. What happened? Why does my mom hate me? What did I do to my mom? I was talking to a female one time, and this female lived with her mother. And this female told me, and I said to her, I said, you know, I've met a lot of women. I've dated women that was close to their mothers. And this was the only female that said, mothers have the power to build you up and tear you down. She said, and they will do it knowing that you will not respond. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. Come on, stop fucking with me. Stop being fucking with me here. And I said, wow. She said, mothers have the power to build you up or tear you down. Very well said. I have never met a woman that understood that analogy. Every woman that I've known that was close to their mother, it was like me and my mom are besties. Me and my mom was part of the Kuma Mailati Alpha Sigma Alpha. I just got all the dumb stories. And one woman I asked, I said, what, you know, I told y'all the story. I said, you know, you have a relationship with your father through your mom. It's time that you start having a relationship with your father on your own. Your father's a good man. She didn't understand that. That was foreign to her. Why? Because her mother programmed her. And mothers are good at that, programming their daughters to be that way. That means there's something that lives inside. People, for those that follow me on the Instagram fam, I posted something the other day. And I posted a saying of a woman that says, I hate dealing with liars. I hate this, and this, and this. And then I said, well, when liars and all these things that you hate aren't around, what exactly is your hate doing? What is it doing? People, you don't have the history that I have of love and got all this I'm beat up with negativity. And then when I tell individuals you're negative, it's no, I'm not. And then the cancer sets in and everything is destroyed now and it's mangled and there's nothing there. And it's like, I said, I have love inside of me. I told individuals, I have harmony in my home. I love my home. My home is where my harmony lives. That's why I get up every day and I'm hit. Yesterday, I was saying, shout out to Paige. I was doing a bankruptcy yesterday for Paige, and I was sitting in I very rarely use my spare bedroom, and I fired up my Apple computer. And everybody that knows that have an Apple computer all in one, it goes, and I was just sitting there, and I was like, wow, I haven't heard that sound in a long time. And I just spun around and I looked in my spare bedroom and I said, I need to make this studio part 2. So I'm gonna do that. But I have love and harmony in my life. I do. And people don't understand that. And that's what I talk to you guys often, because I need to make sure I flush a lot of stuff out of me. I'm not keeping nothing in me. Not keeping nothing in me. Back to your regularly scheduled program. 45,000 fathers every year kill themselves. Why? Because we eject love and we go to court and we get beat up with pain, hurt, and negativity. Ask me how I know. Somewhere in there, somewhere in the world, is a young woman that I am not influencing, but she is a product of me. Somewhere in the world, there's a young girl that if she wants to extend her education, she is either getting student loans or listening to people say, you don't qualify for student loans because your mother is this. But her father's supposed to have stepped in and said, because of my military benefits, you are to go to college. College is paid for. You're going to get a $1,300 a month stipend while you're in college so you don't have to work and concentrate. But a woman said, nope, I want to inject some hate and cut that off. Now, when you try to inject this good and you get hit with a hate blow, and then that hate blow gets backing by your mother, individuals that you tried to date, because it all ties in the court system. The weak-minded says, you know what? Pow. The strong, we get stumbled. Yeah. I gotta admit. You're looking at 235 pounds of brute strength, but I gotta admit, the brain just cannot calculate. I was like, oh, crap. We going down, nigga. And I did. I did. I gotta admit, somebody that knows this woman, tell her, you got me. You got me. You got it. Go. You got me. But then I had to, like a computer has programming, went into the computer archives. Computer, calculate. Yes. What's going on, Deshaun? I see you, brother. Yes. Yes, Chris. You know how you see Iron Man? Jarvis, give me that. Yes, sir. Jarvis, what am I looking at? Jarvis, sir, you're looking at the Mach 7 gear is not ready yet, sir. Jarvis, come on, skip the spinning rims. What happened in Endgame? Tony Stark was talking to his suit. Friday, what am I looking at? Sir, something has entered the upper atmosphere. I went into the archives of my Nerdmatics computer. And I said, computer, as I was down and out, beat up brutally. I said, computer, yes, I need strength. I'm down. I got nothing. Sir, may I archive the Todd Smith archives? What's going on, Ruben? Sir, may I access the Todd Smith archives? Sure, computer, if it'll do anything. And what brought me back out of the depths was not the love for Jesus, not some fake imaginary fucker, some book of Jesus to praise the Lord. No, that didn't bring me back from the depths. Todd Smith brought me back from the depths. And I played back a lot of things that Todd Smith told me. And when Todd Smith told me, I start playing it back, it brought me up to one knee. Shit. Damn. And then I played some more. And I had to go back down to when I was 8 years old. And you know what got me through? A dead man that yelled at me. Not yelled at me, but was disappointed in my not being able to go take a package, deliver it, and be back on point in a minute. You see, something that took 20 minutes, your father wants you to do it in a minute. That brought me back. My father. And I said to myself, what would my dad think if he looked at his son, mentally burnt out? What would my dad say if I told my dad, Dad, I just want to kill myself? What would my dad say to me? Well, shit. He was disappointed in me when I delivered. I took 20 minutes to deliver a package because he wanted it done 19 minutes quicker. So I wouldn't have dared want to bring this matter before a great man. So my father brought me out of the depths. I need y'all to follow me. I'm here today with a physique that don't match 52 years old because of my father. the health that I am in today because of my father. My perspective and thinking because of my father. I read books. People, I'm going to tell you something. I remember being in the car, right? My dad would stop at the light, put the car in park, pull his book out. My mom used to have to say, Todd, what? The light. Oh, put the thing back in, put the book down, put the car in drive, and take off. My dad would stop at a red light and start reading a book. And then when my mom gave him a nudge, Todd, the light. Oh, my dad just engulfed. People, let me go left for a second, as I wasn't already left. The reason why a lot of men kill themselves because they don't have a programming. Appreciate those thumbs up, y'all. I got individuals watching me on other platforms. Look below. Check me out on Facts at 100%. The link is below the video. As I told y'all, like I always tell y'all, I'm over there every morning at 11 a.m. without break or fail. I'm not over here on Unplugged all the time because I don't have access to multiple platforms. So the link is below the video. The reason why 45,000 men kill themselves every year is because it's a long story, but their mother did not put an adequate amount of testosterone in their life. And I'm not saying that to be mean or cruel, but if you think like individuals think that I can just date 5 men, and then when a good man comes along, I'm going to transition into being a woman like an idiot I met last year. No, that's not how it works. You gotta have the platform ready to receive. You can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You got to have the platform for love ready when love come knocking at your door. When love come knocking at your door, you can't crack the door open and say, oh, hold on. I got 5 niggas that are married here in me. They shoot loads on my face. Hold on, but can you just wait and close the door? Love is going to say, no, this was your shot. I need y'all to follow me. There are a lot of individuals out there that, unfortunate, their mother did not take the time out to build a strong unit. There is a lot of individuals, especially in the community you call black, more so than anything, you are here because your mother wanted to get a nigga. Mary Smith didn't want to get a nigga. That's my mom. Mary Smith said, my mom didn't distribute her coochie out in the best manner. So my mom said, I wanted to make sure that when one man come pick his child up, he come pick up all of y'all. That's what my mom said. My mom carefully constructed. When my mom had her ass up in the air, God damn it. I know you won't think of your mom having her ass up in the air, but your mom was a freak. I need y'all to follow me. Your mom was a whore. Let's be clear. To one man, of course. Hold on for a second. Oh, sweat. Let me be clear about that. I want to be clear about that. Let's be clear. You're not here on no casual sex, goddammit. You're here because your mom was a freaky deaky. What's going on, Freddie? Been a minute. Glad to see you here, my man. Your mom, let's be clear about something. Your mom said, give me that load on my face. The problem is your mom, very well said. Your mom said, you know, because twerking songs went out when your mom was a kid. Now these twerking songs out here, you get to see the freak out in the open. But your mom had her ass up in the air, goddammit. In my Cat Williams voice, don't try to play like she didn't, Big Pimpin'. Your motherfucking mother had her ass up in the air, goddammit. Your mama did. Let's be clear. Your mom felt your daddy twitching. Pat said, I don't want to think about my moms like that. I hear you, Pat. Let's be clear about something. When that man was vibrating, she knew that nut was coming. She knew that nut was coming. Hold on a second. I want to be clear. Act like your mom had conservative sex. Yes, please put it in. Oh, hump 15 times and ejaculate. Oh, thank you. Have a nice day. That ain't how it went down. That's not how it went down. But anyway. Your mom did not carefully get a good nut. Your mom got a bad nut off of a bad set, out of a bad set of balls. That's what your mom did. I want to be clear about something. And then that's causes the chain reaction of how you was built today. Yes, it did. If you don't believe this perspective, there are millions of individuals that don't know who their daddy is. There have been millions of individuals had no idea who their daddy was and will not blame their mother for accepting runaway nut. Your mom accepted a runaway nut. Yeah, she did, goddammit. No, I'm just saying. What's going on, Leonard? Let's be clear. Let's be clear. You had a runaway bride. Your mom accepted a runaway nut. That's what your mom accepted. Nutted and ran away. Now, let's be clear. All right? And it started a chain of events. People, I believe that the problem with a lot of black men in the community you call black, just, you know what I'm saying, laughing at runaway nut. You know I'm telling the truth. Let me be clear about something. Do you think black men killing black men is a I don't like that nigga? No, it's because that nigga don't like his father. And that dude is mad. He's mad. Yeah, you got to factor all that in. These individuals run around here in gangs. Yeah, man, I'll kill a nigga. No, you want to kill your father. Tretch from Naughty by Nature said in his rap, I never knew my dad. Motherfuck the fag. So you're not blaming your mother for accepting fag nut? You don't accept the fact that your mother said, because he called his dad a fag. You don't accept the fact that your father was fucking another man and then said, and your mother came along and said, hold on, dude, damn, what's up? I want to fuck future Tretch's moms and put a nut in her. You don't want to look at that perspective? Of course you don't. It is so easy for individuals to sit down there and say, hey, you know what? This is how I want to look at this. Well, that's one way of looking at it, is what they say. That is what they say. That's one way of looking at it. Told y'all I'm on my bullshit today. I'm on my bullshit today. I told you. That's why you want to get over to facts at 100%, because you don't ever want to miss when I'm on my bullshit. I'm laughing at something else. And then these individuals, they're lacking and they're mad. And unlike me, they don't have that gear to go to. That gear. Like I said, I was done. I had nothing else in the tank. I was mentally drained. It wasn't looking good. It wasn't looking good. My dog brought me back from the depths. And if you don't remember the story, allow me. When I brought my dog, I brought it for my former daughter. I told my daughter, this dog got 1 year to stop going to the bathroom in the house, or I'm getting rid of it. I did not like Diamond. Me and Diamond did not have a good relationship. I used to beat Diamond and just, and put her. One time I left Diamond outside overnight. Diamond never barked. She howled. She would be outside howling to come back in the house. And I cried more so than anything when she died, because I thought about the days when I treated her bad. Talking about my dog now. But Diamond brought me back from the depths. I remember one time I was feeling like today would be a good day to just get the fuck on out of here. I have nothing left in this life. I was behind on my mortgage at my house. My injuries had taken toll. In 2012, I had a hard time walking because I have herniated disc in my back. And my brother that I'm no longer, that my brother that we ain't talking now, he told me something back in the 90s. He said, Chris, you have to protect you have to protect your injury. He said the muscles around your injury, you have to keep those muscles strong and they will help support you. That's why I have to work out. If I go to being a fat pudge boy, I'll start getting pain radiating down my legs and I would just be, I just can't walk. And so I had to reach into all the things that family taught me more so than anything and bring myself back to life. And one day I was in the house and I was like, yo, this would be a good day to just clock on out. I got nothing. I'm foreclosed on my mortgage. I don't have a relationship with my daughter. It's just, what am I here for? And Diamond came in my room and she just looked at me. And she never did that before. It was the turning point. I looked at her looking at me and I said, this dog knows how I'm feeling. And that started the relationship that you all seen in her last days. That put that relationship in motion. Yeah. And who knew the chain of events, me buying a dog for my former daughter, then her only having a relationship with the dog for 10 months, me keeping a dog after that, started a chain of events. If you don't think not going to therapy, getting yourself right, it will cost you. If you had bad happen in your life and you never went to therapy for it, look forward to that pain and hurt being the great destruction to all good that should have came in your life. I thank God I'm open-minded. I thank God for Todd Smith. I thank God for Diamond Dog. You can thank the Bible. I need real life substance to thank. And so you can go ahead and thank God for whatever and some person that's in the sky, because I think after our atmosphere is space. So where is the stop off with heaven? I never seen an astronaut say, and when we passed through the upper atmosphere, we went through heaven before we went through space. And after space is outer space. So you can go ahead and believe all these innuendos, all these beliefs and whatever. You can go ahead and believe them. I'm not going to knock you. That's what you want to believe. But that's the reason why I had strength in my archives. And the reason why individuals will never, ever see nothing wrong with them, because they will live under the perspective that they can control all the hurt and pain and negativity in their life. You cannot control it. I assure you of this. You can't. You can't control it. Get it out of you. Talk about it. You want to talk about something? Talk about your own hurt. You want to talk about something? Talk about your own fucking pain. Talk about that. It's so easy for everybody to dissect everybody else hurt and pain. It's so easy for everybody else to sit down there and say, you're hurt, and talk about everybody else hurt. But when it comes to their hurt, you don't hear a peep. You hear nothing. What about your hurt? What about your pain? People, it's impossible to live and never, ever have and talk about it. So if you want to talk about something, because you are a talker, talk about your own hurt. Talk about your own pain. Be an inspiration to others. I am. You all here today because you want to listen to what the fuck I got to say. Appreciate you for being here. I do. I had an individual email me yesterday, say, hey, listen, I brought a copy of your book on Kindle. I'm going to read it. Thank you to that individual. It was a client that I took on this week. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I do. I do appreciate all the people that I inspired, that also gave it back to me. People, I'm going to tell you something before I get out of here. People I never in my life had to eat a slice of humble pie. Nobody ever had to say to me and threaten me to act right. I've always knew act right was imminent. I never had to eat a slice of humble pie. I tell you guys all the time, if you go back and look at the comments that I say, when people say, Chris, thank you for blah, 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 I say, I appreciate this. This keeps me humbled. I say that. I say that. I say that all the time. People, let me tell you something. I watch women respond to me when I'm out in public. I do. I watch women look at me and go, oh my God. I watch one woman look at me, put her shirt in, drop her titties up, and then turn around like, you look good, baby. You're bouncing, baby. I got to go. I inspire a lot. I do. The unfortunate about individuals that want me to be part of a fuck escapade. Yeah, you can fuck me on Thursdays, but married niggas fuck me on Tuesdays and Fridays. You can be on Thursdays and whatever. And no, thank you, boo. I'm going to pass on that ass. I'm going to pass. Because I'll never have to eat a slice of humble pie. Because when you engage in something and think that it's all about you, when you think that you will be humbled, I promise you that. You will be humbled. I don't need to be humbled. I don't. I say what the fuck I mean what I say, and I stick to it. I do. I do. But like I said, we all been hurt. I had thousands of individuals come on my videos and leave comments explaining that they know who and what's going on with me. What you see is perfection. That's what you see when you come over here. I strive for it. I mean, perfection is a word. It exists, doesn't it? Do it not? Perfection? I mean, after all, when a pitcher pitches, they call it a perfect game. Then that's where that word perfect is implied. When the Yukon Huskies was the last people to do it, the basketball team, the female basketball team, didn't they go like 2.5 seasons or 2 seasons? So we got to say 2. Didn't they go 2 seasons of no losses? Didn't we call that a perfect season? Didn't the Miami team, the Miami Dolphins, didn't they have a perfect season? Was it Miami, the last football team to have a perfect season? No losses? Didn't we say that? Don't that word perfect exist? Yeah, it does exist, does it not? Yeah, it do. It do. It exists. But what makes a person perfect? A person that understands their weaknesses, speaks about it, and is willing to take all the fire that comes with it. 45,000 men kill themselves every year because they try to be the perfect dad. And women, using the system of the courts, because it's a profitable organization, kill themselves. And when a man speaks about it, everybody want to pass judgment. Not you guys, of course. But individuals want to pass judgments. People like my mom and women like her want to say, hey, look, he's this and he's that. Well, I already said that. But when you speak about me, you want to conveniently leave that out because you want to make a point. Point received. Point received. But it still doesn't change the fact that this 52-year-old is going to just keep barking this shit until the cows come home. I'm not interested in nothing else. That is my calling. You either get on board or get off. Have a good day, y'all. Later.